Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan and welcome to another episode of the top 5 mods, but this one is going to be a little bit different. I put out a poll not too long ago that said if you guys wanted me to actually group together mods and actually put them in certain categories for every month or so like that, and you guys said that you really wanted to see that happen, so I'm actually putting them together right now. This is the top 5 armor mods of July of 2018, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do this every month, but as of right now, these are the top 5 armors that I found in July of 2018, so let's just begin. Starting off at our number 5 spot, we have Storm Wings. Now this mod is pretty cool. I actually like the mods that don't actually add a full new armor set into the game, but they add on a piece of armor that you can have all your other armor worn, but you can add another piece of armor on, such as wings or such as anything else that just adds to your character and adds to the build, and that's exactly what this mod does. All you have to do is go into the jewelry section of the crafting table, and at the very bottom there's 2 rings. There's red wings and then there's also the blue wings as well. Very easy to craft, but they also look very badass. Now take a look at these wings. You put them on. I think they look pretty good with the Daedric armor, but you can pretty much do it with any armor you want. The red armor looks really good with the Daedric as well as blue, and the blue armor can mix with a whole bunch of other armors as well. Very inexpensive to craft, and they just make your character look insanely badass, and I think it would make you look very intimidating on the battlefield and whenever you're exploring caves and stuff like that. So that's why it comes in at our number 5 spot, so I'd recommend giving Stormwings a try. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have Alto, Angelo, Armor, and Sword. Now this mod actually comes with a full suit of armor that is just in one category, which is like, say it's just the armor and you press on it and it fills you head to toe in armor. And then there's also a separate category where it's helmet, armor piece, boots, and then the gloves as well. So you can either have it all on at once, or you can separate it and you can, mix and match armors that you have. I think that's a pretty cool thing that they have, where you can actually choose what type of armor you want to have on, and you have more options to mix and match other armors as well. Now whenever we put this armor on over here, now this can only be crafted at the Sky Forge, and you need ebony ingots and just leather. It's pretty easy to make. Ebony ingots aren't that hard to come by. And once crafted, you'll put them all on and it looks something like this. Now this armor is very big and it makes your character look amazing, I think. And I've never actually seen an armor that's in the shape like this. Like what it does to the head, the head of your character, I think it looks really interesting. And what it does to the shield as well. The shield looks really big and it's really big on your character, and armor is just like a full white and yellow build, and then there's like a little red ruby in the center. And I think it's a pretty cool armor set overall. Has a pretty good damage resistance and will definitely keep you protected in battle while also making you look incredibly awesome. So that's why it comes in at our number 4 spot, so I'd recommend downloading it. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have Dante Demon Armor. Now this is definitely for those people who play through the game and aren't as nice as a character as most people are. Yeah, I know whenever you start up Skyrim, it's pretty much forced that you gotta be a good guy and you gotta pick a good side and you gotta go through the beginning of the game being good. But once you get through all that, you're pretty much free to go and you can do whatever you want. You could be a bad person, you can kill everyone in Whiterun if you want and continue to do quests. You can, clear cities, you can just murder people, you can join the Dark Brotherhood, you can do all kinds of stuff. If you're very evil in Skyrim, then this is definitely the armor set for you. It's a full piece of armor in one build. All you have to do is craft the one set. And how to actually craft it, you're going to need some leather strips, some ebony ingots, as well as a Daedra heart. Now Daedra hearts you can just find in the Companions Guild. So if you go there and you go down into the basement, in one of the main rooms in the basement of the Companions in Whiterun, you'll be able to actually find a Daedra heart. So if you want to craft this armor and you don't have a Daedra heart, there you go. Now once crafted, we're going to put the armor on, and it's just completely red. And whenever they say demon armor, it is a demon armor. You look like a complete demon. You look like you're ready to just murder an entire town in this suit of armor. And it just looks really badass, has a lot of different shades of red, and really pulls together the effect that, hey, I'm an evil person. So if you're an evil person in Skyrim and you want to look badass as well, then I would recommend getting this armor set. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have a mod that I will continue to use for the future and going on forward in many other playthroughs, the animated Dwarven headgear. Now, in the crafting menu, it just takes one Dwarven metal ingot at the smithing station, and the way that it just makes your head look whenever you put it on, in Skyrim, how most of the headgear and most of the helmets don't look amazing. They're pretty good looking, but they don't actually make your character look like astonishingly, badass or anything like that. But if you're looking to have a character who's very mysterious, who has his face guarded at all times, and even has a very cool design on the helmet as well, then this mod is definitely the mod for you. The animated Dwarven headgear, once put on, there's 5 different headgears that you can put on, and you can also have your hood over it, or you can have another helmet on at the same time. They're not the same category, so if you have a helmet on, you can also put the headgear on as well. I've noticed that for like the hood and stuff like that, you'll clip through it and it won't actually look as good, so I actually took my hood off. But if you find another like mask or like another helmet to put on, you can actually do that as well. Now, each of these helmets actually have their own little bonuses as well. The first one does 40% more damage with bows. There's a helmet that allows you to breathe underwater. There's a helmet that gives you a 100% disease resistance. There's a helmet that makes your pickpocket success 40% better, and much, much more. There's plenty of opportunities with this mod and plenty of different character builds that it can work with, and if you're definitely playing someone who wears Dwarven armor all the time, then this is right down your alley. And even if you don't wear Dwarven armor all the time, you can definitely mix and match this with other armors and just look completely badass for all your playthroughs. So that's why it comes in at our number 4 spot, so I'd recommend downloading it. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have the floating market. Now, in a very early mod video, whenever this game first came out, I covered this mod. And since then, it's gotten so many updates, and there's so many different things that you can do with it now that I have to bring it up again. And I have to say that this is one of the best armor mods and one of the best places to get armors in the game. Now, whenever you start up with the mod installed, you'll actually get a note that just spawns in your inventory, and it'll tell you exactly where to go. Right outside Riverwood, there is a tree that you could just pretty much walk into. It's like a secret door, and it has its own map marker as well that you can just teleport to whenever you want. And once inside, it'll have a whole bunch of different shops. Now, all these shops you can buy things from, and they're all unique items. All the armors that are at the armor stands and all the weapons that are at the weapon stands are all unique and aren't actually in the vanilla game of Skyrim. Now, what's so great about this is you can get all these brand new armors into the game, and then you can even download more. If you search TFM or the floating market on the mod page, you'll be able to find a whole bunch of different mod packs that are mostly armor packs. You know, there's an armor pack 1, armor pack 2, armor pack 3, and just so on and so forth. So many different armor packs to download. It's like a DLC for a mod, which I think is really awesome, and it just adds way more into the mod and way more armors. So if you're looking for a unique set of armor and you really want to find a different one, then this is definitely the mod for you, because it comes with so many different armors that you can choose from. And if you don't like all of them that it originally comes with, you can download mod packs and, you know, different things that are already added for the floating market itself. So this mod itself is huge, and it has so much potential to becoming one of my favorite mods of all time, and that is definitely why it comes in at our number 1 spot. So I'd strongly recommend downloading it. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the Top 5 Mods of the Week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot, and hopefully you guys did enjoy the new layout and how I, you know, structured the top 5 armors instead of just doing 5 random mods that I find on the mod page. Hopefully you guys do like that. Be sure to let me know in the comment section below if you do like this new setup, and if you have any mods that you'd like me to cover in future Top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions through there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later.